this is me again, and this is the fifth chapter in the story of food, pies, people, and places. It's about a place called Barnard Castle, which is in County Durham. I had the joy and the privilege of spending many weeks working up there, and I found the people of Barnard Castle were absolutely lovely. You couldn't wish for more good people and kind and helpful people than there. And I think if I'd got to be born again and I couldn't be born in Meg, my beloved Metheringham, then I think it would be Barnard Castle that I'd choose. And I need to mention a little man, great man, wonderful man, who looked after me. His name is Norman Oates, and he was an absolutely wonderful little guy. He's sadly no longer with us, but there you are. Well, when I was there, I was invited to go and eat in something, a little dining room that gloried in the title of a management dining room. It was run by a wonderful chap called Ron Folwell, and he had one hell of a brilliant brigade in the kitchen, and eating in the management dining room was as good as any place that I've dined in my life before or since. I met some great people, very good company, and the food was to die for. Absolutely just what a trencherman would need. And I met one guy who sort of equaled me in my trencherman capabilities, and that was a skinny chap, but by my standards he was a skinny chap, called Dr. Nick Firrell. And if you ever see this Nick, then thank you very much. It was good to know you. Now, I had 4 days of stunning lunches, a whole variety of them, most of which I'd seen before, but the quality of which I'd never bettered. And then on the next day, on the menu, it was pork pies with gravy. It may even have been hot pork pies with gravy, and I thought they were bloody bonkers. You don't eat pork pies hot with gravy. Well, I decided I'd have some. I can't remember what I had with him, but I suspect, well, I'm fairly sure I had some beautiful crunchy roast potatoes. A beautiful golden potatoes there were, maybe even some mushy peas, but I can't remember, but I do remember those pies were to die for. And I thought, well, I've learnt something here, I've seen something new. Well, anyway, let's fast forward to a few days ago. I decided I was going to have a train trip up to Leeds to meet my brother Dick. And one of the things I said to him before I went, Dick, I want some 4 or 5 eat 'em hot with gravy, small pork pies. And he actually did find me them. I brought them home. I put them in my halogen oven. I put 2 of them in my halogen oven at 60 for a quarter of an hour, and that warmed them up, and that was good. I must confess the style of my eating didn't compare with that management dining room, but they sure as hell brought back memories. And Dick got the pies from a company called Wilson's Pies, and the link to their web address is on my screen now. You could pause it if you want and take a note of it. And there you are. Well, that is the end of the last chapter of my journey through food, pies, people and places. I'm sure if you've had the strength and willpower to look at all of them, you've learnt a little bit about Peter Byers. You probably have learnt something about food, but anyway, thank you for watching. Goodbye, and have a good year.